So I work at Burger King, and for those of you who know what it's like, or not, to work at a fast food restaurant, it is hell. You're dealing with all these angry customers, all these hungry, grumpy customers, and I remember, it gets kind of busy. In the Burger King I work at, we're short-handed on staff, so we don't have that many workers. There's like 4 cashiers, and that's it. And on a shift time, there's like 2 cooks, a manager, and 1 cashier, and that cashier happens to be me. So when it's busy, I'm dealing with people from drive-through, people from the headset, people walking in, and I'm doing it all. I'm doing drinks, shakes, frappes, everything. And last year, during February, I remember it got super, super, super busy, and I was alone in the front, and my manager was in the back. And we have to get the cars out by like 2:50. The time was running high, all these customers kept coming in, and I was just like frustrated. I was losing it. I couldn't, overreact because I was I was working, so I couldn't overreact in front of the customers. So I was just frustrated, hoping to get these orders out, hoping to get these cars out on time. And I'm looking in the back to see if my manager noticed that I'm struggling. I need help. There's 2 cooks and there's only 1 cashier. And so I'm, trying to look in the back, trying to get his attention as I'm getting the orders out. And he's, just in the back doing his paperwork, not even realizing that I'm out in front, dealing with all these people. And so he finally comes out and he starts yelling at me because he sees the time is like 5 minutes, and that's pretty bad. So I was like looking at him like, really? Like, I'm over here in front and you're yelling at me. But we got these cars out, and then he tells me I have to stay overtime. So I was like, great, I have 4 more hours to go, and I can't say no. It's really hard for me to say no. So I stay overtime, and I'm thinking the more I keep myself busy, it'll go by fast. So I'm, preparing, getting the night shift ready, and I clearly remembered when I'm starting to close up, this man, he walks in. And it was really unusual, really unusual. I already had a bad day as it is, so I was like, oh great, I have to deal with this creepy man. So he was the only one in the restaurant, and he comes in and he orders his food, and I was really creeped out about the situation. I thought he was gonna rob us. Like, I had my finger where we pushed the button, like thinking he was gonna rob us, getting ready. And then so he orders just, 10-piece nuggets, and I was like, okay. I give him his food. He walks back to the cashier, and he starts handing me money. And I'm like, okay, do you want to order a drink? You want to order fries? And he says no. And he's just handing me money. And I'm just like, and it was a $100 bill. And I was like, and he's like, this is for you. And I'm like, no, sir, I can't accept this. And he says, I could see you're a hard worker. And I was like, and I rejected the bill again. And he's like, I was like, I'm sorry, sir, I cannot accept this. And he's like, you'll be dumb enough if you don't accept it. And I was like, I know, but I can't accept this. He's like, I'm going to leave it here. And he places the $100 bill in the palm of my hand. And I was like speechless at that point. I was like, this man is just giving me $100 bills. Like, what? And I was just speechless, and I can't believe this strange man just gave me $100 bill. And I clearly remember I went home running with the $100 bill in my hand, thinking holy crap, I just scored on a $100 bill tonight as a cashier at Burger King.